Annissa here with Firehouse Education and this week's Ask Annissa video column. And this week, I want you to be sure and watch the video all the way to the end because I do have a little special announcement that you aren't going to want to miss. So this week, I had an interesting email come in from a contractor and it was a little bit of conversation. So I'm going to read to you a couple of our emails because it's kind of important that you get the context of what she was asking me. So the initial email that I got from her said, "Can you tell me how to fairly estimate cost of pack out and such? Thank you so much." Well, I emailed her back and asked her a few questions to please answer for me so that I could get a little more context and be able to answer her question. So here's what she said back. "Hello, no, I do not have Xactimate. It is for my house, but yes, for insurance. I am struggling hard getting as much knowledge about fair pricing and estimates. Every aspect is so compartmentalized. We don't seem to have a lot of companies in our area or maybe smaller claims that don't take them. I prefer to do it all myself though anyways, but I don't want my need to do things effectively and quicker than any companies seem to have time for to penalize me. After going through this, I'm highly considering taking adjuster courses and adding fire services to our contracting business." Okay, so I'm hoping that I'm understanding here all of your questions, and I believe it's Lindsay. So this happened in your home, and so you were trying to understand the process. I'm guessing because you've got a quote from somebody or an estimate to come in and do the cleaning in your house and take care of it after a fire. So a couple things. There are definitely a lot of companies out there that I want to say do a very great job at estimating and giving you an invoice when you have a fire situation happen in your home or business and be able to give you, good numbers and an idea of the scope of work that needs to be done to remediate and bring you back to pre-loss condition. That being said, there's also a lot of companies out there that don't know how to do that, and they don't do a very good job of not only one, accurately and descriptively, giving an estimate or invoicing for a job, but they're not doing it ethically as well. So I would highly recommend that if you are going to add these kind of services into your business, your contracting business, I would highly recommend that you use Xactimate. I do think that that is very important. It is the kind of the industry standard. It's what most insurance companies go based off of, and you can make good money using Xactimate. Lots and lots of restoration companies are doing it all over the world currently and have done so in the past. But I would really give you a huge caution at that, in that you need to understand how to do the billing and how to use the program correctly. And it means you're going to not only need to know how to use the program, but you're going to need to know your numbers, right? Labor burden, your cost of goods sold, and things like that. So I would absolutely recommend that you take some classes. Xactimate has some online courses that are really good, that teach you kind of the basics of the program. There's a couple of really good instructors out there that also teach estimating that they do a wonderful, wonderful job at, and I would highly recommend. And, just really understanding the process of how the scope of work needs to happen to properly remediate a smoke intrusion or fire damage job is really important. If you're considering getting into your company, I would highly recommend taking a comprehensive hands-on class, as well as some of the online classes that are out there that are very good with giving you like the foundation. For instance, at firehouseeducation.com, you can go check out our online training course, and it is very foundational, and it gives you a ton of training, not only about the estimating and invoices, but what kind of scope of work do you need to execute to properly take care of a fire damage or smoke intrusion job. So I would definitely recommend the training. Again, I'm guessing you're asking about this in ethics because you got some scopes or invoices that were just kind of out there and crazy, which made you question it. So I'm glad that you are questioning that. I hope that everything turned out good for you on your job. So anyway, good luck to you, and Lindsay, and let me know how things turn out for you. And on that note, here is my special announcement. I need your help, all of you wonderful Ask Annissa followers. Please, 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 if you haven't already, go to rrmegonline.com/ Women in Restoration. And please click on that button and nominate a wonderful woman in restoration that is either in your life, or maybe you work with her in your business, or a fellow employee with you. I think it is wonderful that Violand Management and Associates, as well as R&R, have spearheaded this project. It is something that is near and dear to my heart. You know, when I first came into this industry 23 years ago, there was not a lot of women in the industry. There's a lot more now today, which I love. I think women bring this awesome uniqueness. Not only do they have this huge capacity, right, for the TLC, the tender loving care that's needed when we're helping and handling people in such circumstances, but we're also nurturers. We're the caregivers, right? Or caretakers, I should say. Now, don't get all offended, men, because that's not to say that you guys aren't awesome and wonderful. You have your place in the industry too, but we just really want to acknowledge women who are going out there fighting the good fight, putting on that contractor hat or maybe that janitorial hat and doing all those wonderful things out there in restoration. So again, go to rnrmagonline.com/women in restoration. And please, please nominate a wonderful woman that you feel should be recognized and in the industry. And but there is a caveat. There's a deadline, and the deadline is coming up. It's this Tuesday, January 31st. So don't hesitate. Go on over there, rnrmagonline.com and /women in restoration and do your nomination today. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your support. I really thank you so much for watching my videos. You all really make my day when you tell me how much you appreciate them. So you know the drill. If you would like to be featured on the next Ask Annissa video column, you just have to shoot me your question in an email to Annissa@firehouseeducation.com, and I just might feature you on next week's Ask Annissa video column.